Hello and welcome to another brand new video. It is 2021. It's been way too long since I've last uploaded a video, especially one in which I was talking to you guys. The last one was somewhere in 2020 where I just took you for a hot lap in the Aventador SVJ during one of the only few events I got to do for Lamborghini. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to tap that here in the link in the top corner, because it was quite a fun and sideways fast lap around a fun track in Bordeaux in France with an Aventador SVJ. That's always epic. But now I am here in sunny but very cold and still a little bit damp Zandvoort to do a little racing, have a little bit of fun with the car in which I started my racing career back in 2006, 15 years ago already. I started motorsport with a VW Golf diesel, a VW Golf 5 diesel cup car, which had a championship here in the Netherlands. And today is a day in which we can just have some fun on a racetrack. My dad, my younger brother and I are taking the car out that we've had in storage for over 6 years. That was the last time we drove it, but we're gonna run it in again and see how it goes. Enjoy this new version of Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix version of Zandvoort, as the car comes by here in the background. My dad is taking it out, but I will be taking out shortly. I'll take you on a POV ride and drive in the car, show you what it's like to drive a 185 horsepower diesel Golf 5 race car with proper brakes, no ABS, semi-slick tires on a very cold Dutch Zandvoort Grand Prix track. So let's go. We're gonna suit up and have some fun in this car, the start of 2021, hopefully bringing you a lot more car and racing content. Baby bro is in his missile, which he usually uses to scrape along walls and practice his twin drifting skills, but now today he's using it as a track day car, which is definitely interesting to watch from the back. And but he's definitely having a lot of fun with that. This car is much more set up to be a track tool. Here we go.
Zandvoort. It feels so good to be back behind the steering wheel of, well, any race car. It's far from the Lamborghini race cars, the GT3 race cars, Super Trofeos that I'm used to. But believe me, it feels so good to again be driving on a racetrack, operating a machine to its limits, and trying to improve on yourself. Doesn't matter where it is. So definitely a lot of fun, and the old girl still has plenty of juice left in her. We could enter this car straight away into one of the Dutch National Amateur Championships and definitely do good. The car feels really good. I bet the tires that are on it are super old. I haven't even looked at the tire pressures. If we went for it in a proper race, we could definitely shave off a lot of time by improving on all those things. But just out of the box, this feels great. It's fun. Brakes are perfect. Balance is good. So much fun. So much fun. You really don't need a six-figure GT exotic race car to enjoy a little racing, and this is what amateur racing and motorsport is all about, and how it's approachable for everyone. So I can highly recommend anyone get your racing license. You can use those Seats even as well, and believe me, those are plenty of fun, even though they don't cost a thing. And it doesn't matter, as long as you're operating on the limit of what the car can do, it feels amazing. That McLaren 720S Spider is pretty amazing as well. Anyway,
so there it is, the VW Golf 2-liter TDI Cup Racer. This was the Endurance Cup Racer that I started racing with basically back in 2006. It was an amateur championship organized by the Dutch Amateur Racing League here in the Netherlands, mainly focusing racing on Zandvoort, where we are now, Assen. We also went to Zolder in Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps and Oschersleben in Germany for the 24-hour race. A very big amount of fun, a lot of amateur races, gentlemen racers that use this championship to race. Easy to maintain car, VW Golf diesel, so it's a 2-liter TDI, 285 horsepower, but with a very sophisticated setup with in-track shocks. It has very good brakes, huge brakes, and these 18-inch ATS wheels. It has Toyo tires, semi-slicks, a lot of grip. It even has air jacks, so you can lift the car up very easily for the driver change and tire change during these endurance races. It looks beefy with the central exhaust, which always with the diesel car makes the rear very, very dirty. This is just from an hour's drive, but after a full 24-hour race, the complete rear window is just black of soot of the diesel, so not necessarily in line with today's environment rules. But anyway, it was very much fun 15 years ago. And if you look at the inside, it has a full racing spec roll cage, completely empty in the rear. Only the battery is in the rear and the fuel tank, so it's definitely tail happy and easy to oversteer. Have some lift off oversteer, but other than that, it's base spec Golf, but stripped out with the air jacks you see there in the bottom. It has a 6-speed manual, front wheel drive. It is a true race car. It's so much fun, and the balance of this car is beautiful. You have a brake bias adjuster for those big brakes, which really works. We had radio system in the car. So cool to see. It's a little dirty after 6 years being in storage, but so cool to see again and drive again. I definitely had a lot of fun driving it again. It's been, as I said, been 6 years that it was in storage. It's been 15 years since we properly raced it in competition. We only used it for track days after that. But it's still as good as it was. It's as foolproof as it was, and I definitely hope to be driving again more. It was so good to be finally back behind the steering wheel of any race car, and I really, really hope I can get back to racing this year again. I have some stuff in the works, but everything is still so crazy in the world that I just can't get my hopes up, and I'm hoping that anything works out and I get to go racing again. But we'll definitely do some cool stuff again. I hope you enjoyed this first video of 2021. I'm really gonna do my best to bring you guys more content again this year, more personalized content, personal content of me, more POVs, whatever you guys like. Make sure to comment down below, please, to tell me what you guys want to see here on this channel this year. If you haven't subscribed, please do so as well. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and then I'll see you guys next time again. Bye-bye.